young lady.
Her
name is Keisha Williams. She's a wonderfully made wife and mother of 5 children. Wow. Old enough to have 5, but she does. She is a member of Springfield Baptist Church in Conyers, Georgia. She believes that you can do all things through Christ, which strengthens you. Amen. And with that belief, God has opened doors and showed her his power. Now, Miss Keisha Williams is also the founder of Living on Purpose Leadership and Mentoring Program. It's a nonprofit organization providing life skill development and motivation support service to all-risk youth, 5th through 8th grade. Though the use of the leadership, encouragement, empowerment, and service, her love for children and God has revealed her purpose, and that is to be a service to others. Amen. She has volunteered for groups such as Jose Feed the Hungry, Conyers Community Outreach Center, and Shoal Creek Elementary. Ms. Williams credits her strong belief in God to being surrounded by people that love the Lord and understand the power of prayer. She will continue to inspire and encourage others through her word and her action. Now, when I see her, and every time I see her, if you ask her, how are you today, or what are you doing today, the first thing pops out of her mouth, I'm a ray of sunshine. And she's always lit up like a ray of sunshine. I will present to you now Miss Keisha Williams with The Bad Girl Speaks Out. All right, Keisha.
Well, yeah, let me see.
Thank you so much. I want to put the mic down, so I hope I can project my words so everyone, will be able to hear me, if that's okay. Is that okay with y'all? Okay, first I want to start, though, by thanking Mother Eileen Harper for inviting me. I want to thank my sister and my mother for coming out to support me. Today, I'm going to speak a little bit about Mary Magdalene. Now, we all know who Mary Magdalene is, that she was one of the baddest girls in the Bible. We know that she was a sinful woman. But one thing we also know is that she loved God. She loved Jesus Christ. So this is how I feel she received Christ when she met him for the first time, okay? Hello, blessed men and women of the Lord. I stand before you, a sinful woman. No one abused me. I am not a product of my environment. I wish I could blame someone, but I can't. I'm a sinner. Sin doesn't make me feel special and powerful. It leaves me hanging and lonely. It's made a fool of me, and yet I am drawn to it like a moth to a fire. I find no escape from it. It calls to me, and I always answer. I am a bad girl. And I have done many, many bad things, and it doesn't matter what my exact sins were. All I know is that it captured me and held me hostage. No one would or could pay my ransom. Everyone knew I was a sinner. They thought I would die a sinner. So did I. But then one day, I learned that Jesus was coming to town. And I knew that I had to see Jesus. I wasn't going to let anyone or anything keep me from seeing Jesus, not even my own fear. So I bought an alabaster jar of perfume for Jesus. And I knew exactly what I would say when I saw him. Dear Jesus, I know that you are the Lord. And I know you have forgiven others for their sins. Please, Lord, forgive me too. I will be good. I will turn over a new leaf. My plan had to work. I had no escape except by him. Unfortunately, when I saw him, I couldn't say a word. All I could do was cry. There he was, the Messiah, the creator of the universe, eating dinner with Pharisees, holy people. What right did I have to be there? So I just stood there, weeping at his feet as he reclined at the table. But then I mustered up all my strength and all my courage, and I touched his feet. My tears wet his feet, and I dried them with my hair. It was like all of my sins overwhelmed me at once, and my soul burst from the weight of them. And Jesus didn't mind. He let me touch him. Can you believe it? Me, a sinful woman, a bad girl, touching the one who sends rain to water the earth, allowing me the privilege of watering his feet with my tears and drying them with my hair. Wow, what a Savior. But when the Pharisee who had invited him saw this, he said, if this man really were a prophet, he would know who was touching him and what kind of woman she really is, that she's a sinner. And this made me so mad. I mean, if Jesus didn't mind, why should he? And I wanted to say, mind your own business, but he was right. I was a sinner. And this made my tears really flow, especially when someone calls you by your infirmity. But God really did know my heart. And when the Pharisees spoke out against me and questioned Christ's prophetic ministry, Jesus told the parable of two men. Both owed debt to a moneylender, but neither could pay. One owed more than the other, and both debts were canceled. Then Jesus asked this question: now which of them will love him more? Then Jesus looked at me and said to Simon, you see this woman? I came into your house. You did not give me water for my feet, but she wet my feet with her tears and dried them with her hair. And you did not pour oil on my head, but she poured perfume on my feet. Therefore, I tell you, her many sins are forgiven. For she loved much, but he who has been forgiven little loves little. Then Jesus looked at me almost smiling and said, your sins are forgiven. 4 words that washed my sins away. 4 words that filled me with love and acceptance. 4 words that can turn a sinner into a saint. Bad girl used to be my name. Now I wave a new flag. Forget it. Now what do you see? A bad girl? A sinful woman? I beg your pardon. I am a saved, faithful woman who is preparing for the king.